I can't believe I'm about to say this. I did some mining off camera. Please don't bully me down in the comments. I am sorry. I didn't want this to happen, but it happened. I was a stereotypical Minecraft YouTuber, and I did some mining off camera. It's been 3 weeks since I've uploaded a video on this world. It feels really weird to be back. It really, really does. And what feels even weirder is that today is the day that 1.16 was released, and I'm not in 1.16, and I'm not going to be until Optifine becomes a thing in 1.16 and whatever the other one's called. What's it called? Replay mod. I'm not updating to 1.16 before those two come out. In case you were wondering, that's the reason. But it's been quite a while since we've been in this world, and it's quite good to be back. This chicken farm has been absolutely ridiculous. It's not really a chicken farm, it's an egg farm. I might need to extend this again. You guys are so loud. Can you stop? Can you stop being so loud? So, we'll get to this in a second. What I want to talk about is the mining I've done off camera. Listen, it's been 3 weeks since I've uploaded a video. I've slowed down a lot, and I really do apologize. I just really haven't had the motivation or the ideas to record a video, so I really do apologize for that. But we're back at it again, and I was busy while I was off camera. I wasn't just doing nothing, I actually did do some things, including these 52 diamonds we have, which means this iron armor, well, it's getting replaced, so I think it's about time. It's episode 9 today, and we're making the first diamond armor of the series. There we go. Cover me with diamonds. There we... Siri, why are you on? Siri, Siri, go away. It's about time that we made our first diamond armor, and my goodness, it feels really, really nice to be wearing diamond armor again. This is way overdue. This has been way, way overdue, and I'm really glad that we finally did get it before episode 10. I'm surprised I didn't get this earlier, but there we go. We're at full diamond. And if you notice, I've got exactly 60 levels, which is really nice. This is really satisfying. Exactly 60 levels. I'm probably not going to have that by the end of this episode. I would like to do some enchanting today in this structure that we built last episode. If you didn't watch last episode, we started building this house. I finished it off camera. Again, I'm sorry. But in between that, you may have watched a live stream that I did, where I'm not going to go into detail, but this world got corrupted, and I got it back. Obviously, it's right here, everything's safe, but I finished this house off camera. Of course, I still need to do the second floor roof, but apart from that, I really, really like this house, and it's definitely going to be we're gonna keep it as the enchanting room. What we're going to do for the downstairs, I don't know for now, but that is definitely going to be our library. The plans I've got for today are to enchant some stuff. So what we're going to do is, I forgot where everything is. The sticks are here. Okay, we've got quite a few sticks. We're going to make some diamond tools. Do we have a diamond pickaxe? Yeah, there was a diamond pickaxe in the other house. I kept it there so that later when we do some enchanting, it would be there already. So, diamond sword, diamond axe, that's going to go there. Diamond shovel, that's going to be very useful, and we're going to leave it like that for now. I'm not going to make myself a diamond hoe, but there we go. We finally made ourselves some diamond armor and some diamond tools. Again, way, way overdue. So before we actually get to enchanting, I want to show you guys what this is. So I got a little bit bored, I'm going to be honest with you, and I decided to make this map of the world. This is just a small little area around. You can see we're here right now. There's our very loud and obnoxious animal farm. There's the house we built, and that's our little house right there. So, I'm just going to leave this here just as like a little board of ideas, and that later on in the series we can see this place expand and as a village grows. That would be really, really cool. So, this is the series goals. What I want to do this series are going to be on this board. I think it's a good idea. It gives me some things to do and some goals. So, what we're going to do in this series is hopefully build a village, build a castle, mess around with some redstone. I really would like to learn the basics of redstone by heart. I mean, I'm not really a redstone guy, but I would really like to learn the basics. Start some big farms, redstone farms, again, some like really big and efficient farms. That would be really cool to learn. Try new block palettes. I've already talked about this in the start of the series. We've already started doing it with these 2 houses, which I'm really proud of. The next 3, however, mine 5,000 diamond. I realize there's no S at the end, but that's because the sign cut it off and there's not enough characters there. Netherite beacon. I don't know about that one. And every mob head. That might not be as hard as the netherite beacon. I don't know. That could be very challenging. That's kind of worrying me. I know how rare they are and how expensive they are to make. It's kind of worrying me, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I'm going to worry about is the enchanting. So, here we've got our diamond pickaxe, we've got quite a few lapis, we've got a lot of enchanted bows and fishing rods from our AFK fishing, and we've got some enchanting books up here as well. I don't know the best way to do enchants, so if you guys yell at me in the comments, I will fully accept it. Because I'm a noob at this game. I've been playing this game for so long now. It's been about 8 years I've been playing this game. And I'm still a big noob at it. So, let's get out the way. Let's enchant some stuff. We're going to start with the helmet. And I'm breaking 3. That's not a bad start. Fire protection 3. I'm breaking 3. I'll take that. That's not bad. I will take that. Diamond chestplate. Fire protection 4. Protection 2. I'm breaking. That's good. Fire protection 4 is really useful. If you guys don't know how useful fire protection is, it's overpowered. It really is. We already have fire protection on here. We're basically going to become immune to lava. Just fire protection 4. Okay, that's a bit disappointing, not going to lie. It's alright though. I'll still take it. This is our first enchanted diamond armor. I'm not going to get too uptight about it. Protection 3, I'm breaking 3. Ooh. Unbreaking 3 is calling to me. But that level 30 enchantment, you always have a chance of getting something else. Oh, Unbreaking is really good though. Protection 3. Yes! Oh yes, that's useful. There we go. We got both. There we go. Ooh, that was lucky. And the boots. Protection 3, Protection 2, or Unbreaking. No feather falling. That's a bit upsetting. But then again, we could get some of that with AFK fishing. 48 levels. We haven't used that much actually now that I look at it. Ooh, yes! Yes, that's so good! Protection 3, Unbreaking 3, and Depth Strider. Sorry. Yes! Yes, one of my favorite enchantments is Depth Strider. Oh my goodness, I couldn't be happier about this. This is great start. It may not be the most overpowered of items, but this is a great start. I mean, we've got fire protection on 2 tools, which is really useful because I'm not going to demonstrate it, but it's so great. We've got protection 3 and Unbreaking on the leggings. It's probably the most disappointing, but Depth Strider 3, protection 3, and Unbreaking 3. I couldn't be happier about that. Now, let's get on with the tools. Unbreaking, efficiency, or Unbreaking. There's no Fortune 3. That's a bit upsetting. Fortune 3 is the best enchantment in the game. Apart from Mending, Fortune 3 is the best enchantment in the game. We're going to go with Unbreaking. Efficiency 4, you know what? I'll take that. Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, that's not too bad. Diamond Shovel. Fortune 2, Efficiency 2, or Unbreaking. See, Fortune on the shovel, I've never really understood how you would do that. Unless you like get gravel or something. Efficiency 2 is calling to me, but again, you get that extra enchantment using the level 30 enchantments. I'm going to have to go with Fortune 2, and hopefully it gets us something else. Just Fortune 2. Well, that's a bum. Alright, we're going to go with the Sword. Knockback 2, probably the most useless sword enchantment in my opinion. Smite 3 and Sharpness 2. No. I'm not going for it. No. I'm going to skip over that one for now. Silk Touch, that's not too bad. Unbreaking 3 and Unbreaking 2. Silk Touch, pretty useful. Silk Touch and Efficiency 4, I'll take that. That is really useful. And let's go back to the Sword. Unbreaking 3. Just Unbreaking 3. Alright. That's all my tools for now. We didn't use that many levels. Actually, we've used almost 30 levels using that. We used level 30 enchantments for every one. I'm not too upset about it. It's pretty useful. I'll take it for now. Like, there's some disappointments. The diamond sword, the leggings, the shovel, not really. I would have liked efficiency on that. Pickaxe is great for now, but then again, we can always use some enchantment books. Here we've got multi-shot. Yeah, that's not really useful, not useful. Not really useful. Fire aspect we could put on the sword, I guess. So there's no enchanting books here that are really useful for now, but later on in the game, we will definitely get some better armor than this. This is just temporary. I just wanted to make myself some diamond armor. As I said, it's way overdue. So with enchanting our tools out the way, what I want to do this episode is I want to move these guys. They're kind of just there, out in the middle of the open, just in the way. So what I want to do is build a barn. Another structure that I'm not too sure on where to put exactly. You know, I was thinking about tearing down this mountain and putting the barn here, but I don't really know how well that would go. I know this mountain has to go. I'm having to tear down this mountain right here, this little hill. This is going eventually. As you can see, I've cleared off all the trees here. This mountain is going. But I don't exactly know where to put the barn, and I don't really want to keep expanding. I want to keep the buildings together. So this is the farmhouse. This is where the farmer lives. So I really want the barn to be here. But I'm looking at the pictures of the barn I've built. As I keep saying, I have a test world. All of my builds are built in that test world. It's a bit different. It's not the same seed as this world, but it still kind of gets the idea across. I'm thinking if we get rid of all this, we're going to have to do a lot of terraforming. This is a big hill though. This is a big project. I don't exactly know where to put this. You know, that's what I feel like I struggle with the most, is the location of buildings and where to put them. Huh. This could be a bit troubling. Right, I think I've got the idea of where I want it to be. I do want it to be in this area here. I'm thinking that it should start right here where the sheep are, so kind of like here. Along this line here. I do want it to be right next to the house because I think it makes more sense. We're going to have to move all of these animals, and that's going to get quite annoying, especially if the sun's going down. That's not exactly what I want right now. So we're going to sleep, and then I suppose we're going to do a time lapse of me tearing down a hill. This is really where the big projects are going to start coming together. This could possibly be the biggest project I've had to do on this world so far. First we had the little house that wasn't too big, then we got this thing which was quite annoying to build and quite a challenge in survival. And now I think destroying hills, that's going to be something else. Again, that's why I kind of wanted a efficiency on my shovel so it could make this task a bit easier. But I still think it's going to be quite interesting to see what this place is going to look like when it's a bit more flattened out. So, I guess without further ado, let's get into a time lapse. that was certainly a very... I'm not going to say tedious, it wasn't that long. It only took about half an hour, which played out for about a minute and a half for you guys. But if you noticed at the start of the time-lapse, it was starting out really slowly, and then all of a sudden it just seemed like I was instant mining all dirt. And that's because I was starting off with this this shovel, which just has Fortune 2 on it, like we saw enchanted at the start of the video. Then I got this pickaxe, which, if it wasn't for this pickaxe, if it wasn't for this shovel, I don't know why I want to say pickaxe, if it wasn't for this shovel, I would probably still be doing this. It was incredible. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch. It's almost broken, unfortunately, so this will probably be the first tool that we put mending on, because this shovel was absolutely incredible in helping me out clear out this area. And it does look messy. I'm going to be honest here, I haven't cleaned up. It's very, very messy, but I'm not going to clean it up now. I think we have enough space for this structure. The next part that I want to do is move these guys. Now, I don't want to move them too far away, but at the same time, I need to move them because this is where the barn is going to be. And looking at some pictures now, I don't remember how long it is. It may be... I think this is long enough. I think this is definitely long enough, but I'm probably going to have to terraform and take out a bit more of this mountain, which is alright. It won't be too difficult, it won't be too tedious. We've already done the hard part out the way. It's just really hard to imagine that there was a hill here. There used to be a hill here, and the mine I used, it's gone. It's just not there anymore. So what I want to do now is I want to start moving these guys, and for the sake of your sanity and my sanity, I'm not going to show that, because otherwise we're going to be here for an awfully long time. Right, that's going to be the best I can do for now. Now that I'm looking at it, how did you get in there? How did you get in the cow pen? Anyway, I let some of the cows go free. I'm not spending all the time and effort into getting every single one of them in. You can see that some sheep escaping over there. It doesn't really matter. It's not that bad. We've still got a ton of animals. And now that this area is cleaned out, it makes me realize how big this area actually is and how much space that we can take up with this barn. I think this is big enough. I think. And of course, the bit I'm dreading is moving this chicken farm. I may have to kill all the chickens, which, yeah, it's not going to be too bad. Again, we've still got a lot of eggs to replace them, so it's not going to be too bad for now. So now what we're going to do, I think, is start laying out the foundations. Just like we did with that house, we're going to lay down the foundations of where this house is going to be. With the layout completely done, it's making me realize how big of a barn this actually is. This is definitely the biggest structure that we're going to build on this world so far. Definitely bigger than that house. It's so big I had to tear out this mountain again. This mountain is really getting in the way of everything, and I didn't think I would have to tear this much down. For now, I'm leaving it like this. Terraforming isn't the plan for this episode. What I want to do is finish the foundations, and then what we can see, we can go from there. So hopefully during that time, we've got some stone. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. So let's see how many stone bricks we can make from this. Yeah, okay. That's not too bad. I would have, again, we only put 3 stacks of cobblestone in there. So, again, I think we should just start placing them. So this is the barn door right here. And this is going to go all the way around like this. Now, I'm using regular stone bricks for now, just like I used for that structure. However, later on, I will give it a more ruined look. This isn't the final form of these houses. I just don't have vines to make them look mossy, or I don't think I can make them cracked. Or I just put them in the furnace to make them cracked. I could do that now, but I'd rather ruin them when we have all the resources for it. So now that we've got the supports done, we kind of have a general idea of how tall this place is going to be. I don't want it to look like your traditional barn, but I really want it to look... I want it to have the same feel as these two houses here. So right now, It's really bare. It's really bare. I'm waiting for some more stone to smelt, but while we wait for that, I guess we can start laying in the bricks around this whole structure. Right, that took a bit longer than I thought it would, but we've got the main walls out of the way. And as you can see, I had to make a few more furnaces because those 3 in my house were not doing me any good. So I'm going to let these stones smelt. We're going to need them in the future anyway. But for now, I think we're ready to start. I think I want to work on the interior before I work on the roof. I don't think the roof would... yeah. I think working on the roof would be a bit more difficult if we worked on the interior last. I hope I'm making sense. In my head, I'm making sense. I don't know if I am here. So what I want to do is find where these middle poles are. They're right here. And I want to do kind of the same thing on the inside, where we're going to put... yeah, we're definitely going to need more oak planks after this. Kind of like this. So we're going to have supports on the inside and the outside. But that was the last of our oak wood. Gonna need a bit more now. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go resource gathering, then I'm gonna come back and record the next clip because I don't really like doing things unprepared and I don't really like to keep on chopping things up. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna gather all the resources and I'll see you in a bit. And now a little while later, I should have all of the resources required for finishing the barn. I think the way I'm going to finish it is in the form of a time lapse again, mostly because this video is starting to get very long unexpectedly, and I would really like to finish this barn this episode so that we don't have to continue another part to it. So I think without further ado, let's get into another time lapse. Can I help you over there? You seem to be a bit stuck with the other animals. This is the second raid party I've had this episode. Get out of here. Where do you guys come from? I don't know. Anyway, that took quite a long time to build, but it's complete, I think. I just need to put the animals in there, but I'm not going to show that on camera because that's just going... No, you guys don't need to see me move the animals. That must be the most boring thing ever. But I'm really glad that we completed this episode. Of course, we've still got these little gaps that I need to fill out, but I can do all that. That doesn't take too long. So what we're going to do next probably is terraform all this, but we're going to do that in another episode because right now I am out of time for this episode. I need to finish editing it and then post it today, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell, make sure it's ringed, so you're notified every time I upload and you never miss a video. I've recently started a Discord server. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment down below. I recommend you join if you have ideas for videos. Sometimes I may even doing videos with you guys, so if you want to be in one of my videos possibly, then make sure to join the Discord down below. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.